So, let's talk about Cody Rhodes. Look, I know this might be controversial for some of you, but we need to have an honest conversation here. Cody's WWE Championship reign just isn't hitting the way it should. The guy who once represented defiance and hunger has turned into something completely different, and not in a good way. Today, I'm breaking down 5 reasons why Cody Rhodes has become boring as WWE Champion. These aren't just complaints. These are real issues that are making fans lose interest. So let's get into it. Here's the thing about great champions. They evolve once they win the big one. Think about it. Roman Reigns became this manipulative, godlike figure. CM Punk used his reign to expose WWE politics. John Cena redefined what it meant to be a fighting champion. And Cody? He hasn't changed at all. Same speeches, same overproduced entrances, same emotional buzzwords about family and finishing his story. But here's the problem. What story? It's finished. He got the belt. There's nothing left to chase. The whole legacy thing only works when there's actual struggle behind it. Right now, Cody's act feels like someone hit replay on the final scene of a movie that ended months ago. He's stuck in this loop, unable to move forward because WWE won't let him grow beyond that WrestleMania moment. Champions should evolve through their struggles. They learn, adapt, sometimes they even break under pressure. But Cody? He's never truly tested. Every storyline just reinforces the same traits: honor, determination, respect. Those are good qualities, sure. But when they're never challenged, they become one-dimensional. Fans are waiting for something to shake him, something to make him question himself, something real. But WWE keeps protecting him from that moment, terrified it might damage his golden image. And ironically, that protection is exactly what's making him forgettable. WWE has completely forgotten how to make a babyface champion interesting. The formula is painfully predictable at this point. Cody walks out, does the obligatory, "What do you want to talk about?" pretends it's spontaneous, cracks a smile, then delivers this safe, sanitized promo about respect and competition. It's the same hollow routine week after week. There's no urgency, no realism, no anger, no vulnerability. Every promo sounds like it went through 10 writers and got stripped of anything human. When he talks, it's not Cody Rhodes the man. It's Cody Rhodes' trademark. He's more motivational speaker than champion. And the worst part? WWE positions him like he's untouchable. There's no real threat, no credible rival who feels like they could actually take that title. The challengers come and go without leaving any impression. The feuds feel like corporate assignments, not organic conflicts. When Roman was champion, people either loved him or hated him, but they reacted. Cody's title defenses barely generate buzz because fans already know how it ends. He wins clean, delivers a handshake, thanks the crowd, and we move on. It's mechanical, and predictability kills interest faster than bad booking ever could. When Cody first returned to WWE, fans believed in him because he felt real. He was the guy who bet on himself, who left the system, built his name elsewhere, and came back as proof that taking risks pays off. That version of Cody was inspiring because it reflected genuine emotion. But now, the same man feels like he's performing sincerity instead of living it. His promos are so theatrical, they've lost all connection to reality. Every tear, every pause, every dramatic tone shift, it feels rehearsed. Fans can sense when something's genuine. And right now, nothing about Cody's act feels spontaneous. It's all production. He tries too hard to sound poetic. Every promo feels written for dramatic effect rather than authentic communication. He'll pause mid-sentence, stare into the crowd, drop a tear, and deliver some line about destiny. It used to work when it felt like he was fighting for something. Now it just feels indulgent. The emotional tone has become melodramatic instead of meaningful. When every promo is treated like the most important speech of his life, none of them are, and his obsession with honoring his father has become a crutch. It worked beautifully during his comeback. But now it's overplayed. Every promo references Dusty in some way. At this point, it feels less like tribute and more like he's lost his own identity. Instead of being Cody Rhodes, the undisputed champion, he's Dusty's son who fulfilled his father's dream. That's touching once. not every single week for an entire reign. Look, Cody is technically sound. Nobody's denying that. But his matches have fallen into the exact same predictable rhythm. He hits the same signature spots at the same moments, sells emotion in the same overdone way, and wraps things up with that familiar dramatic finish that feels more cinematic than competitive. There's no edge, no unpredictability. Watching a Cody match feels like watching a rerun. You know exactly when the comeback starts, when the crowd chant cues up, when the storytelling moment is going to hit. It's the same epic style every time. And it's lost its power because there's no real risk behind it. A great match isn't just about execution. It's about emotion, stakes, and the sense that something real is happening. Cody's matches feel like theater, not conflict. They look great technically, but they don't feel like fights. They feel like performances built for highlight reels and press kits. Even veterans have noticed. Booker T said on his podcast that Cody's presentation feels too shiny, that he needs a little dirt under his nails. Kevin Nash commented that Cody looks like $1,000,000, but wrestles like he's afraid to lose any of it. These aren't haters. They're people who understand that wrestling needs grit, and Cody's lost his. This is the big one. WWE treats Cody like a brand mascot, not a performer. His entire reign feels like a marketing campaign, an endless stream of inspirational quotes, photo ops, and PR-friendly sound bites. It's not wrestling storytelling, it's brand management. Every segment feels designed to make sponsors happy rather than entertain fans. That's why there's no emotional edge, no sense of danger. The entire presentation feels sterile, corporate, and hollow. WWE's obsession with protecting Cody from controversy makes everything worse. They're so determined to make him universally likable that they've sanded off every flaw that once made him interesting. He's never allowed to be angry, never allowed to make a mistake, never allowed to show ego. He's this perfect, pure-hearted hero who always says and does the right thing. That might sound noble on paper, but in practice it's boring. People don't connect to perfection, they connect to struggle and imperfection. The fans didn't fall in love with Cody because of polish. They fell in love because of his grit. WWE took that grit and replaced it with glitter. And you can see it in the crowd reactions. During Roman's reign, people booed and cheered with genuine emotion. With Cody, it's performative enthusiasm. Fans know they're supposed to cheer, so they do. But there's no fire, no organic passion. It's like watching a movie with great production value but a terrible script. Everything looks right, but nothing feels right. The great champions, they force the company to adapt to them. Cody adapts to the company. He's the walking embodiment of compromise. He left WWE years ago to escape being controlled, and now he's the most carefully controlled performer in the entire business. Every word feels rehearsed, every gesture planned. He's lost that spark of rebellion that made fans believe in him in the first place. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more wrestling content like this, consider hitting that subscribe button. It's totally free. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Do you agree with these reasons? Am I being too harsh? I'd love to hear your take. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.